Hello guys, welcome back to the channel Fast Tech Up, and in this video we will be sharing resume preparation guide with you all guys. And with this video you can prepare your resume effectively and showcase your projects, internship and experience. And we will also be reviewing various templates in this video, and I will be showing you one resume and how you can optimize it. And starting with the video, first of all, you should avoid doing some mistakes. Most of the people do these mistakes oftenly. They make more than one page resume. Like, it should be a single page resume that only mentions about your academic and professional journey. Second mistake often students does is not adding links of profiles and projects, because it is a very important factor that you should add profile links like GitHub, LinkedIn, or if you want you can also add lead code, but it is not compulsory, because LinkedIn and GitHub is necessary to mention in your resume, and I will show you how you can mention that in an effective way. And after that, adding projects, you can add GitHub and upload projects to the GitHub, but that doesn't make it more professional. But you should also deploy projects on Netlify or Vercel, because these are the free hosting platforms we can use as a student. Third mistake often student makes, like making a generic resume for all companies, because as a fresher you apply to many roles: data scientist, full stack developer, any internship or a full-time opportunity. So you should always tailor it to the job description provided to you by the company. So moving next to the topic. So these are the 7 steps we have discussed in our last video, which you can find here. And the 7 steps to make your resume stand out, we will be revising this in this video because we will be needing them right now. So to customize every resume, it is a very important factor that you should tailor it to the preferences and the job description. And you should opt for a strong professional summary on the top of your resume, because it highlights all your professional achievements, your technical proficiencies, and everything you have mentioned in your resume. And after that, focus on achievements, not responsibilities. We can add it here, because we have mentioned in our video that you should always mention about your achievements, like how you have impacted or what you have achieved doing that particular task, because doing that task is not very necessary. You have to achieve results from that. If you are studying, you should achieve some results, because mugging up things will not make you achieve things. And after that, showcase projects effectively. So you have to mention 4 different points here. First of all, you should mention about what problem it solved, what is your role in that particular project, and after that, what results achieved. And at the last, you can mention about what tech stack you have used. And the 5th point, the most important, because more recruiters now use ATS checker before they review your resume. So make it ATS friendly, include many keywords from the job description. That's why I have said customize every resume, because it should pass the ATS check, and that is only possible if you make it ATS friendly. And after that, 6th point is provide proof of skills, add certifications, add achievements that are the proof of skills you have, and keep the design clean and readable, because easy formatting make it scannable, readable. And moving to the next part, let's discuss about some ATS friendly resume templates. You can find these templates on a very common website called Overleaf, where you will search about templates, and so they will provide you a latex template, CV, resumes, and you can find here many types of templates used for different types of roles, because these type of will not work for technical but will showcase more professional in a UI UX or marketing field. So firstly, we will be reviewing Auto CV. This is a famous template which you can use for your resume, which mentions your name on the top, followed by your GitHub, LinkedIn, your personal portfolio site, email, and your contact number. So this is a very professional way to write your header. After that, you can add a summary. This is one line, 2, 3 lines, maximum 3 line summary you can add. After that, you should add your work experience of internships or any. You can write your work experience of any internship, or if you don't have such, you can add projects, you can add group projects, some major minor projects you have done in your college, or so you can mention your education in this place or on below the summary. And after that, this publication is not for you, but you can mention here the certifications and achievements you have made in your academic journey. And after that, skills, some technical skills, web development, machine learning, programming languages, database SQL, like this you can mention up to here. You can change the position of the sections of, like, you can add projects below, education on second top, and after that skills on the third, or you can add these things by your choice also. But using this format is like moving to the second Fang path symbol template. This is also a very common and famous template where we write our name on the top with our phone number, location, our contact email, LinkedIn, and GitHub. I mean, we can also add our portfolio website here also, followed by objective, education, skills. So this is the format I was talking about in the past, where you mention objective on top, education on second top, and thirdly you can mention skills. This looks more professional, leaving you very white space that makes it very clear and simple and easy to scan. After that, you can add experience here, where after that you can add experience where you can mention about your internships, and if you don't have such, mention about projects where you have done it in your major, minor, or your self projects. And after that, these extracurricular activities may be replaced by your achievement and contributions which you have made in your college or academic journey, or you have participated in any hackathon and you have achieved something like that. So this leadership section will be based on if you have performed any leadership role in any event, hackathon, volunteered in any particular event, so you can mention it here. Moving to the third and the final template, it is not mentioned here, don't do it, it is mentioned. So this template doesn't name like this, but you can opt this. But you can opt this formatting for your resume, where the header always mentions about your name, contact details, your profiles. After the following, it is a more experienced resume. That when you apply after gaining 1 or 2 experience, you can add experience on the top. But it will be recommended if you add your objective summary here, then education, then you can add the experience. After that, you can add projects and then skills. And you know about how to add projects. We have discussed about the 4 points you can add on the project, and we can also tell how to write your internship experiences with that point also. Let me show you how you can make a resume, or if it exceeds 1 page, how to resize it. So we are now on the Word page where we have a sample resume of one of our interns. So this is the header section where you should mention about your name, address, phone number, email, and any 2-3 of your profiles like LinkedIn or GitHub. So this way, linkedin.com/user.name. This way you should mention about your LinkedIn or GitHub, because every time you may find that your link is not clickable, or if you have printed your resume, so it's impossible for the recruiter to look into your profiles. So you should mention about your profiles like this. After that, you should be mentioning objective in 2 to 3 lines like this is a perfect, but it can be optimized. according to your choices. That it has a strong foundation in full stack, data structure algorithm, and broader technology knowledge. This is a kind of perfect we can assume, and for a fresher level. So education mentions only about your college, location, and what duration you are into it, and what degree you are pursuing. You can also mention about your CGPA, but it is lower. Kindly do not mention it here. You can tell it to the recruiter in the interview itself. And after that, you can add your experience. Don't write this internship experience. Only experience will be sufficient. So you should add experience with a bullet point in every experience we will be mentioning. And so that project section should have every project heading followed by the text tag you can mention here, or you can opt for a particular line to mention the text tag technology used. And after that, you can mention about your role, what you have achieved, what tech stack you have used, what results you have achieved. These are the you can only mention 2 to 3 projects, because mentioning more projects here will increase your page length and will transfer it to the another page. And we will be learning how you can adjust this. And so don't mention these type of things. So mentioning this much amount of tools, platforms will or core concept will not only make it a very tight spaced and also look it odd. So you can delete some of the things here, and after that you can adjust the sizing, and like if you can remove some of the things, you should. So let's understand how you can adjust this part that it doesn't process your page. First of all, try to adjust the margins. So here you can opt for narrow margins. So yes, it worked and it perfectly filled the spaces. And after that, you can print it from here. But I will recommend you that you should save this file and go to any of a website to convert it to Word to PDF, because it preserves the links you have created using hyperlink. So thank you guys for listening to this point, and I hope you like the video. And if you have any doubt, you can comment below the video, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you guys.